Alright, welcome back. This time we are doing another update video going over the brand new skin for Flicker, the Franken Flicker skin. Try to say that 3 times fast. Franken Flicker, Franken Flicker, Franken Flicker. That's definitely a tongue twister for me. But anyways, let's go ahead and talk about the skin. So the skin looks pretty freaking awesome. I love the tone of the purple. It might even be somewhat blue in this picture at least. That it's a lot more dark and rich. And it definitely encompasses that feeling of this dude is not somebody you really want to be talking to, somebody you want to be messing with. If you're talking to him, it's because you're about to be his test subject. But anyways, also the idea of his brain being in a capsule, a jar, whatever you want to call that, a fish tank, I don't know. It looks really, really cool, and it definitely has that Halloween-esque type of aesthetic feel to it. I mean, it's a little late. Halloween kind of passed, but it was we're in the same time frame because I think the update's dropping early next week. I think Wednesday next week, maybe something like that. It's usually around that time that they drop the update. So yeah, I mean, the skin looks pretty freaking cool, and I like the idea that he can take off the jar with his brain in it and then hold it in his hand and walk around and smack people with his brain. That's probably why he's a little psychotic. He's having a lot of brain damage from it shaking around in there when he's hitting people with it. But there you go. I mean, let's go ahead and take a look at the abilities real quick. We do have another image here showing off all the abilities, and then we'll go ahead and play the video after that for you guys to check out. We already played it in the beginning, but we'll play it again at the end too. So anyways, so there is the first image there at the top left. That probably is the one where he goes into his ultimate. Right before he casts it, he raises the lantern, which in this case is the brain, and then he goes into the stealth mode. The second image to the right on the top looks to be his A ability there, where he lays down that pool of mist, and if people walk over it for X amount of time, you know, they get stunned or rooted, if you will. And so I love the green effect too. Definitely fitting for the skin. Green is a very common color for anything Halloween-esque. And then we have the second ability, the B ability at the bottom left there, where he has the little mist around him this time around, where he slows enemies down. Green, once again, has some little bubbles in there. I didn't really realize the lightning at first, too, for the first ability. The lightning seems really cool, too. I like that effect. It reminds me, again, of Frankenstein. Frankenstein, since it is Franken Flicker, right? Frankenstein caused, the way he was brought to life was through lightning, right? A lightning strike. So that therefore, maybe that's why they're adding in that little touch there. Again, back into the B ability. A couple bubbles there. Looks like it's kind of like usually bubbles indicate like poison in my experience when it comes to cartoons and stuff. You see little like green bubbles floating, it means it's toxic. It's poison. And then of course, again, we have the second part of the ultimate. So on the top left was where he cast it, and the bottom right is where he's actually in his stealth. And so he, again, another mist-like ability, visual effect where he's green and he has this mist that just kind of goes around. And it looks like it actually might leave a trail of green, like a lighter green. I don't know, my face cam's covering. Let me see. Let me fix it real quick. Yeah, so it looks like it leaves a trail of like a lime green behind that has lightning kind of trailing behind it too. So that's kind of cool as well. But there we go. Let's go ahead and play the video once again right before I end the video. But before we do, let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think of this skin? I think it looks pretty freaking cool. It's definitely a little off the wall. It's not too adherent to his current lore. I guess he is like a scientist of sorts, right? So I mean, I guess it kind of does fit somewhat. But this one's a little bit more on the darker side, which is cool, especially since Halloween is right around here, around this time frame. I mean, it's already passed, but regardless, it's still welcomed. I love the Halloween feel to it. I'll just definitely use it next year for that holiday season. But anyways, there you go. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. And again, I'll play the video once again. If you guys did like the series, leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Later.